Right now the time is 5:38. I will tell you, those storms came in yesterday with a quickness, at least in Houston County.
Yep, and it was so amazing because, Caitlin and Alex, I went out on my porch because just taking a case of water from my car to the front door had me sweating with the sun. But just to see how the temperatures dropped, so quickly in Macon, it was a nice relief, even though, we did have some severe weather. It was nice to see those temperatures in the 80s instead of hundreds, feel like,
Yeah, and that's a caveat to put on today because we've got these forecasted high temperatures to be above 100. But if you get a shower or storm in your community, that's going to cool off the air and keep it relatively cool compared to what's going on around the rest of central Georgia as we head through the day today. But those showers and storms, they're not going to come until the later afternoon hours. So I'd say the better chance to see that was yesterday as opposed to today, but still possible today. Well, we're starting to see the sun. The first glimmers of sunlight there in Dublin this morning. Take a look at temperatures across the region. We're all in the low to mid 70s starting off this Wednesday, 75 in Milledgeville. Elsewhere across the area, starting off at 73 down in Bleckley County, 72 in Eastman, 70 itself in Macon, and 74 in Forsyth. Now the dew points, the moisture is certainly noticeable out there on this Wednesday morning. 71 in Warner Robins, so the humidity as you walk out the door is just going to slap you really right across the face. Now, we're not seeing the corresponding showers or storm activity just yet, so even though the air is moist, we are not looking at anything on the radar. But yesterday afternoon, like we were just talking about, Warner Robins down towards Pulaski County, several severe storms, lots of lightning across the area, but not everybody saw the shower and storm activity, but we do all have the chance to see it today across central Georgia. So let's get into it. High pressure in control across the southeast. That's keeping our temperatures really warm, but it's also allowing some of the systems to roll around the high pressure like we saw yesterday in the mid-levels of the atmosphere. And the high pressure also could make our storms a bit stronger today. What we're looking at is, since our temperatures at the surface are going to be very warm and as you get higher up in the atmosphere, not as warm, that creates more of a temperature gradient, and the atmosphere is trying to balance that out. So it does so in the form of thunderstorms. So the hotter the temperature gets, the more imbalance there is and more it needs to fix it. So how hot is it going to be? Well, heat index values up to 111 degrees today. An excessive heat warning in effect for all of central Georgia because of that. And it's not just us. You go up into the midsections of the country, parts of Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, Iowa, an excessive heat warning in effect up there as well. Now, heat index values going to be above 100 starting at 10 a.m. and we're going to stay there until sunset tonight, topping off right around 110, 111 for us here in Macon. Here's what it looks like on the future view model. I do think we get a few degrees warmer than this, but like we were also talking about just a few minutes ago, here comes the line of showers and storms. That's going to cool off our temperatures as soon as it gets to central Georgia. So it's going to be hot until it rains today. If it rains today in your spot, it's not a slam dunk that it will, but I do think we'll have a good amount of showers and storms across central Georgia. Here's what this looks like. In terms of the severe weather threat today, we're all in a level 2 risk as we head through the afternoon hours for the threat of damaging winds, small hail, and maybe some lightning across the area. So let's get to hour by hour here on Future View. Here we go through the morning hours. Notice not much shower or storm activity. But once we get into the mid-afternoon hours, that's when we begin to see it develop right along Interstate 20. And as we head through the night tonight, some more showers and storms developing. That will really drop our air temperatures once it gets in here. This is 9 p.m. And again, all of those showers and storms have a corresponding level 2 severe weather risk with them for the threat of winds up to 60 miles an hour and maybe some small hail. But I really think winds are going to be the bigger threat as we head through the evening hours today. So on into the weekend we go. The typical summertime stuff, temperatures remaining warm with some scattered showers and storms each and every day. Some days have a better rain chance than others. You'll see that on the 7-day here in just a second. But before we get there, today, a high temperature, the actual air temperature, 103 with some isolated severe storms. That excessive heat warning is going to be in effect until about 8 p.m. tonight. Sunrise is at 6:26. Then for tonight, 74, a warm night and still very muggy across central Georgia. This warm stretch going to continue into the weekend. High temperatures right around 100 through at least Saturday with some relief, not a whole lot, but some for Father's Day, a high temperature of 94.